they just don't make games like they used to. Too many polygons and genders for my taste. First of all, shut up, Grandpa. The nurses obviously forgot to put the right amount of morphine in your coffee this morning. Secondly, yes, they do make games like they used to. It's called Pseudo Regalia, and you get to play as this bunny chick with an absurdly fat ass. I mean, god damn. How many polygons do you think they fit into those hips? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, this is less of a review and more of a, hey, this is a really cool, cheap game you guys should check out video. Because I'm not done with it yet, but I'm far enough to easily say this is worth the measly $6 USD it's charging. The only reason I'm making a video on this before I'm done is because this is going to be one of those games where I have a little bit of time to kill, pick it up for half an hour, bing bang bop, and then hop off. Get it? Because she's a bunny girl, or kind of a goat. A bunny goat. Boat or gunny? I really gotta touch some grass, man. Holy shit. Pseudo Regalia is a hybrid game where the progression is in that Metroidvania style, but the unlocks that you are earning are almost entirely movement upgrades. Slowly unlocking the movement mechanics in a platformer is a really fun way to go about things for a couple reasons, but mainly because every room you come across that you don't immediately see the path through begs the question, should I be here yet? And most of the time the answer is yes, actually. You can 100% clear this room right now. The number of times I just whiffed my jumps because, you know, skill issue, and then came back to it without any new moves in my moveset and cleared the room by just being better, well, let's just say it's happened more than once, but less than 20. Frankly, I'm gobsmacked. My jaw has dropped. I gotta pick my socks back up off the floor because Pseudo Regalia knocked them right off. How is this game only $6, man? Seriously. Graphics and frame rate are intentionally emulating PS1 era graphics, and it nails it. Also, a small thing, but I recently got a 1440p monitor, and it's awesome, but a lot of games, particularly indies, don't seem to recognize that I have a 1440p monitor, and borderless windowed mode is a scam more often than not lately for some reason, because you tab out and the game still freaks out. Like, what's the point of the option if it's acting the same as full screen? Anyways, Pseudo Regalia immediately picked up that I was on a 1440p monitor and has zero issues being tabbed out of. The whole thing runs smooth as butter and it looks great doing it. The game, I mean, not the fuzzy butt. I mean, the fuzzy butt looks pretty good too. Anyways, the art style and graphics are very fitting, and they stand out in a world of either pixel art, flipped Unity assets, and uncanny valley realistic graphical styles. The music hits just right for the era of games that Pseudo Regalia is emulating. Each new zone has a new track, and the vibes are immaculate. The most important thing in a platformer, though, is the platforming, and I have basically zero complaints. All the challenges are laid out very clearly, and the movement is extremely fluid. Like, for a first-time dev to kick this much ass on their first showing, come on now. It's got all the classic platformer movement options, and my one complaint was going to be that there was no way to jump out of your slide, but I just haven't unlocked it yet, because in the trailer, I mean, the bunny booty slide jump is right there. It's also got the Mario side flip, and just more games need this movement option. It is so satisfying. There's really great feedback for all the things happening in game too, with every little move having its own sound effect. You hear the little tippy-tappy toes on the castle floor. You hear the trombone enemy take a deep breath before they attack. Again, this game only costs $6 US. My only actual detraction from the game is that the combat is super simple. It's whack whack, walk away, and it's possible that I'm missing some combat abilities you get later on, but from reading the other reviews, it seems pretty simple. That's literally the worst thing I can say about this though. If you like older games, Metroidvanias, even if you're an older Zelda fan, I would argue you'll have a good time with this game. It's a lot more Super Mario 64 than Castlevania though, just as a heads up. It only takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete if you really just go head first into the main objective from what I've read, but looking around and puttering around with the movement is so much fun that I'm being a slowpoke playing this one. If you already have this game and enjoyed it, please back me up in the comments, but also make sure you wishlist the dev's next game. The art style doesn't do it for me as much as Pseudo Regalia's does, but the movement looks absurdly clean, and it's obvious they have a great grasp of what makes platformers fun. So yeah, wishlist that, buy this, and before I go boot up the game again, let's read some reviews. I want more good games with fat-assed furries. And that's from someone with a furry profile picture. I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who get paid more to work less. So thanks, Goat Bunny Cat Lady. This was definitely one of the most fun games I have played this year. Sound design, music, and movement of the game was phenomenal the entire way through. For $6, you'd be stupid to not try this out. The rabbit/goat character is also hot. You did not have to give her the entire bakery. Respect. And this was my favorite review personally. It's 3 words, and it has like 350 people upvoting it and a bunch of awards. All it says, with 18.2 hours on record, is fat goat thighs.